This is an important moment. Today we celebrate Human Rights Day, and I can think of no better way to recognize the inherent dignity and equal rights of our human family than to showcase the heartfelt work of the fourth graders of Stedwick Elementary School from Gaithersburg. These remarkable students created a video called The Lie, which seeks to dispel untruths and stereotypes about students who attend their school and other children like themselves. I won't say more because the video really speaks for itself. So we will get out of the way and roll the tape.
Now I understand why you invited me. I never wanted to
The lie. Muslims are terrorists.
Black boys are bad.
Girls are not athletic.
Latinos can't speak English well.
Chechens are a bad influence on others.
Africans aren't smart.
Asians can't play sports.
All black people are thieves.
People from Mexico bring nothing good.
I'm too pretty to be Togolese.
The lie. All white people are racist. The truth. I'm white and I'm not racist. I care for people who are of another race. I may have brown skin, but I'm the same as you. If you test me, I will succeed. And you underestimate me for the color of my skin, I'm tired of the hurtful words.
Latinos like me can speak English well. They are learning, doing their best. Have you learned a second language? It's hard, and yet people yell at Latinos because they don't understand what they are saying.
Why? Why do they say that? Why do they? What did I ever do to you to make you judge me and say that? You should know, not all Muslims are terrorists.
But you push me down just to pull yourself up. You use lies to make me feel like that's what I really am. Like I really am a thief. But I know I'm not a thief because I still am just like you.
So you shouldn't judge me or people like me. So why are you judging them? You don't know them. So stop the lies. Don't let the others brainwash you.
Those negative words are a noisy room full of rumors. I just want to cover my ears and just forget.
What is the truth? I know the truth. The truth that lies in my heart. The truth about black boys. I am black. This is me. The lie about black boys that I don't believe in. And I know it's not the truth. Because the truth that is real is my truth.
Girls can definitely be athletic.
I am Asian. I play soccer. I can be pretty and be Togolese. Beautiful people come from all over the world.
I am Latino, and I can speak English.
I'm not a thief. I've never stolen anything.
I'm not a terrorist, so think again.
I am black. I am not aggressive. I would not harm anyone.
Everybody deserves equal rights. Everybody deserves respect for who they are. Racist people don't believe these things. I'm not one. I am me.
In a day and era in which we question who we are, all you have to do is look at that video and you know who we are as a society. They are the real story about who we identify as the leaders in our community. They're standing behind us. They are the voice of the future of our world, and that gives me promise. So many of the concerns we've had recently that we've seen that have happened in our community and in our world are trumped by what you see behind us. These children are amazing. And I just want to give credit to the teachers and administrators for allowing their voice to be heard. That's the most important thing. We have to listen to the people that matter. And truly the people that matter are these young people behind us. That's what we fight for each and every day. And so I want to thank each and every one of you for standing up for what you believe in, for feeling confident about saying what you believe, and for making sure that you're changing the world for a better place. Each and every one of you should be so proud because you have made a difference. And I want to make a challenge, and I want to make sure that our leader of our press here on the council hears this. I want to challenge every single one of our news media outlets to run that clip. They need to run it on all of the media outlets, Channel 4, Channel 5, Channel 7, Channel 9. I want to see it because they can run every single story about the lies. Let's have them run a story about the truth.
So let me just briefly add how important this moment is, how important this day is, how important the truth is, the truth about who we are as one people, as one community, as a single humanity. Look at the diversity right here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Montgomery County, and we are one. We will stand up for each other. We have each other's back. We will be the best of who we are, and we thank you for reminding us of what it is to be the best. You are the best. You can,
And I'm not going to repeat what others have said, but I want you to know that I'm a former mayor of Gaithersburg, and Gaithersburg has been known as, for 2 years in a row, as the most diverse city in all of America, And each one of you, first off, when I saw the video, it was the first time we saw it when we were standing here, I really thought you were each professional actors and actresses. I sincerely did. That's as good as you are. But you could not have made anyone in this room or anyone that's going to see this, as Councilmember Rice has mentioned, every one of us who have seen this is so very, very proud, not just of you, but of Montgomery County, because you have realized what many people throughout the United States and throughout the world did not realize. We are one. We are each other's brother and sister, and we are much stronger when we each admit it. The truth is the truth, and thank you for saying it.
So why don't we will share in reading this proclamation, and then I want to hear from a couple of you guys, because I don't think you had a clue that this was going to become so viral, right? I mean, it has been shown thousands and thousands of times. I actually had a chance to see it before today, and so grateful to you. So this is pretty good stuff, guys. So let's read this proclamation in your honor. You may.
Thank you so much. I'm crashing the party a little bit, but I really felt compelled to come and say thank you. I did see this video. Washington Post did post this, and I shared it on my social media because I was so touched, especially with my daughter seeing it. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I am someone who was born in a different country, and I'm the first person to serve on this county council that comes from a different country and speaks another language. English is my second language. And so when I heard all of you talk about the lies, it really resonated with me, and it resonates with so many young people and adults. And so thank you for doing something that we all needed to hear. And I hope that you understand how big this is. I'm sure you do, but we will use it time and time again. So really appreciate you being here today.
So this could go on for a while, because I'm looking at the young man who I believe said, "Do you speak a second language?" Was that your quote? I'm lucky when I can speak English. All right? Learning second languages, third languages. This is such hard stuff. So thank you for just reminding us that this is hard, and you do a great job. So let's read this together. Why don't we start with Mr. Rice? Go ahead.
The County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland proclaims, whereas on December 10th, 1948, the General Assembly of the United Nations approved the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, declaring that recognition of the inherent dignity and of the equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. And whereas, do you want me?
You go ahead.
Whereas basic human rights addressed in the Universal Declaration include economic, social, and cultural rights, as well as civil and political rights.
And whereas this year's official theme is Stand Up for Someone's Rights Today, encouraging all of us to stand up for basic rights, repeal messages of intolerance and hatred, and affirm our common humanity. And whereas the Stedwick Elementary School is a highly diverse school located in Montgomery Village with children with backgrounds from 52 countries from around the world, and whereas
the students created a video called The Lie, which takes a stand to dispels untruth and stereotypes about students who attend Stedwick Elementary School and other children like themselves. And whereas the students of Stedwick Elementary represent the very best of who we are in Montgomery County, and the video, The Lie, further supports that. And whereas Montgomery County government, in particular its Office of Human Rights and its Human Rights Commission, along with numerous community, civic, religious, and nonprofit organizations, has an abiding commitment to ensure equal rights and protections for all residents. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland, hereby proclaims the month of December as Human Rights Month in Montgomery County and commends the students, their teacher, and the principal of Stedwick Elementary School for their efforts and urges all residents to learn from their example and to initiate their own activities, recognizing the important work to be done to preserve and protect human rights in our county and around the world, presented on this 13th day of December in the year 2016, signed by our council president. That would be me.
Thank you for inviting us. This project started because we were in the time we were supposed to be learning poetry, and we read lots of books, and we listened to poets talking about speaking spoken poetry.
We thought about ourselves, our cultures, and our religions, and our races. And we thought about our lies that we had heard about ourselves. We each wrote our lies and shared them with each other, and then we wrote our truths.
So the whole class came up with something to say, and we said that 2 + 2 = 7, even though we know 2 + 2 = 4. It's because when, let's say somebody tells you 2 + 2 = 7, and every day you hear 2 + 2 = 7, and now it's in your mind. And then one time you go somewhere else, somebody tells you 2 + 2 = 4, they write it out, they show you 2 + 2 = 4. And then that lie that the person told you changes, and now it's the truth. So we can't always listen to the people who are telling us the wrong things, because we know it's not right and it's not the truth.
Since I started teaching, I've worked in a lot of different areas with a lot of different demographics for the students. I appreciate Stedwick's diversity, and I know that the students have needs and they have areas that I should focus on. And this project was a way to get them to share what they have, share their information they have with the rest of the world, and basically celebrate our diversity, appreciate each other's differences, and be able to share that with people who maybe don't know people like them or aren't exposed to the diversity that I am every day experiencing.
Mr. President, members of council, we've got to our left our finest as well, both Fire and Rescue Services as well as our police department, who brought this to my attention. Again, Captain Dave, that's why I call him Captain Dave. But David Kennedy brought to my attention this marvelous project that had happened, and I had been looking for a way to all of our council members to share, Mr. President, what we do for Human Rights Day. And once I saw this, need not go any further. And so he has single-handedly, working with Miss Margaret, Dr. Margaret, a pastor who was a principal out in the audience right there of this wonderful school, began to move this thing forward, and as you all have shared and commented on, it's now gone viral. And she happened to have her son, Kevin, pastor, who happened to have a film producing company. And so I'm sure Mom made a call to Kevin and got that all squared away, and now it is what you've seen today. And just to reassure again, Councilman Rice, we will be now starting the end of this month throughout January and February, showing this video in our major theaters here in Montgomery County. So that means that every time that a film is being displayed and shown in Rio, also there in Silver Springs and in Germantown, preceding that, as you're sitting there munching on your popcorn, this, that, and the other, you're going to eventually see the lie. And we sincerely hope, that it'll plant the kinds of seeds that would allow us to not be the bearers of the lie to these, our young people. The word says that the little children shall lead us. And they've done so very beautifully this morning. Folks, they are on a delayed schedule. They made a very special effort to get up earlier, and all their parents to bring them to school earlier. And Dr. Pastor created an opportunity to bring them down here from school. So all this happened and in a very, very short period of time, and to, again, Mr. President, your staff, who bent over backwards to make this happen, and all the council members, again, I know we've taken a lot of your agenda this morning. We apologize for that, only to the extent that you have many more important things, I'm sure, to do along with this as well. But let me just say this, that we here in Montgomery County have got a marvelous opportunity to be the leader in how we treat one another and how we share with our young people the importance of them being very, very proud of who they are, just like they are. And so thank you again for your support and efforts.